Hey guys, Fish Tank Keeper 420 here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys why I haven't got my regular tank. I'm going to be telling you the story behind why I haven't got the tank. I'm going to be telling you what I've done about it and what I'm going to be doing about it, and hopefully you'll get a few tips if the same thing ever happens to you. So before I start, I'd like to say that this isn't clickbait. This is a disaster in my eyes, and this is the first time this has ever happened to me, so it was a big panicky disaster for me. Although it was a disaster, it was actually a surprisingly good thing in the long term for my fish tanks. You see, now that I've got this tank and there's no gravel in it, this gives me more of an opportunity to do something that I've wanted to do for quite a while now. So let's begin with the story. My routine: I'll get home, I'll feed my fish, and that'll be the first thing I'll do. I got home, I went into my room to feed my fish, and I noticed that this towel was absolutely soaking wet. So I absolutely panicked. The first thing that I thought is, oh wow, there's a leak in my tank. And I panicked. I mean, I absolutely panicked. This has never happened to me before, so I didn't really know what to do next. I do know what to do in the situation, but I just didn't know sort of where to start. But then I collected my thoughts and I decided to take my fish out, put them in a tank, take all the fish water out of that one into that tank. It was only a small thing, and a few of my fish actually became really stressed. I was actually expecting them to die, but all of them survived. They're all fine and safe. So I put them in this little tank, and then what I did is I went down to my neighbour's house because I knew that she had a spare tank. She let me have this spare tank, and I'm really grateful for that. But I siphoned all the water out of my old tank, the one that seemed to be broken, and I took it outside, put it onto like industrial stilts almost, and filled it full of water to see if there was any leaks at the bottom. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't see squat. There was nothing there. There was absolutely no leaks. I didn't see any water trickling from the bottom, from the sides, nothing. So my next guess was that a cat jumped in to my tank. Yes, that may sound a bit stupid and a bit, cliche, the cat jumping in the tank to catch fish. But honestly, I reckon that's what happened. My cat they're all stupid. I've got like 5 of the damn things, and they're bloody idiots, so I reckon that's what's happened there. Right, so let's get on to what I'm going to be actually doing about it. So I took all the water out, I took all the gravel out, everything, stored it up, and I noticed that we have this Pet One material in our shed. This stuff is super expensive, but my dad let me have some. They make rhino enclosures out of it. It's almost like an acrylic, a clear acrylic, but it isn't. They use it in like industrial situations. It's shatterproof. Honestly, when I was trying to saw out a piece, it was so hard. I was using my best jigsaw and it just wouldn't cut. It was just so hard to get through it. Took me ages. So what I did is I actually cut out the material in the exact same shape as the bottom of my community fish tank. Hopefully what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sticking it in with some sort of silicone, but I'm going to absolutely coat the bed of it and then put it down. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing about it. But because that tank's out and these fish are in this one, and this is a bit of a smaller tank, this means that I can get on with a really cool project which I'll be updating you guys about in the future. The reason why I refer my other tank to the community tank is because I'm going to be doing something a bit different with this tank, which I'm really buzzed about. I hope you guys get buzzed about it too, and that will be updated in the future. All my fish are still alive I was expecting my shark to die. He's my favourite fish in the tank. I was expecting my goldfish to die in the actual small tank I had to put them in for a while. And the neon tetras, you'd think they'd die, but I actually introduced them after I'd got this tank. So that is actually it for today's video. Drop a like, drop a subscribe, leave me some feedback in the comments below. Don't be afraid to get amongst it, and goodbye.